Britain's former Defence Procurement Minister is urging Australia to take a wartime approach and crack on with AUKUS. With a budget to be handed down next Tuesday and an election approaching, Anne-Marie Trevelyan says AUKUS submarines could be built and delivered faster if there was greater political will.
An outsider looking in, Anne-Marie Trevelyan's cutting insights are often delivered with a polite smile.
For you guys here in Australia, you're going into an election. Does the electorate feel that threat? I don't know. You had a fully armed Chinese warship wave as it went past on its way around Australia the other day.
But ask the former British Defence Procurement and Indo-Pacific Minister if Australia is working to deliver AUKUS fast enough, and her answer is blunt.
No, I don't. I think what we need to do is go faster. We talk about the fact that the global environment has changed and it is less secure than it was, but we are continuing our defence projects as if we are in a status quo world.
Australia stands accused of not taking full advantage of British and American experience to help speed up AUKUS and turn contracts into concrete.
Certainly when I talk to industry partners across all three nations, I think there's a sense that it's still quite slow in terms of taking decisions and then enacting them.
Trevelyan believes Britain and Australia's joint AUKUS submarines could be delivered years earlier if both nations brought forward spending to match the global threat.
I always say industry is coin operated. If you ask it to do more, it will if you help it pay its bills.
Deputy Prime Minister Richard Marles is all too aware America has called on allies to up their defence spend. It could yet torpedo the election.
In the short and the medium term, what you are seeing is a historic increase in defence spending. We will continue to talk with the American administration about levels of defence spending and where we're going.
But with the federal budget days away, he doesn't foresee any change to when Australia will take command of our first AUKUS sub, co-designed with Great Britain. Its will be built at Barrow-in-Furness, ours here in Adelaide.
The earliest that we will be able to achieve that is in the early 2040s, and we are moving full steam ahead in relation to that. And to give you a sense of that, Jonathan, there are parts in relation to that submarine which have been made already.
The Minister also ruling out any maverick idea of buying another submarine design in the short term to replace our 6 Collins subs, which each require at least 2 years out of the water from 2026.
It's not so simple is the answer. I mean, whichever way you cut it, we need to be extending the life of Collins. That forms a critical ingredient.
And from Australia's oldest ally, unsolicited but free advice about the need to be upfront when it comes to the cost of war.
The challenge really is always a political one, which is, have we got political leaders brave enough to lead and tell the electorate that this is necessary? Because the electorate are not idiots. As I always say, have faith in your voters. If you explain to them why, they are going to understand it and support it.